And, and I think a lot of what I learned from my parents was that there were things in there that drove them, and that they weren't honest with me. Oftentimes they were not honest with me, that were very visible. And so I looked for competing evidence, essentially, to make sure what I was hearing from them was accurate, rather than just taking that at heart, even though they were my parents.
Whoa. So you learned critical consciousness at an
Yeah,
early age.
yeah.
About how old did you make? Do you remember when you first decided to do this?
So again, a bit of a story. Again, my father traveled, so when I got to do things with him when he was home, it usually were sports related. But there, and I'd done something to get in trouble. But my father left enough time between when he had fussed with me about that to think maybe I'd gotten by with that, and said, you've been asking for the new ping pong paddle because you need one that better fits your hands. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make you one. I was going, wow, you're going to do that? Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. And so he measured my hand, but then he measured my bottom as well. And I was going, what has that got to do with me using the paddle? And called me down about to the basement about an hour later, and said he had the paddle ready for me. And then started angrily telling me what I'd done that he'd been very unhappy with me about. And he used the supposed ping pong paddle that he made for me to spank me on my butt with, and said, how does that fit?